Hello, Sagittarius. I'm going to be doing a reading from now. Actually, one of the signs that I was thinking about not doing for the mid-month, but I've just decided to do all of them. Uh, so I'm going to be doing a reading from now until the end of August. Of course, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. If it's your message, it's your message. If it's not, then maybe I might get to you next week or whenever that I get to you. Now, if you want to book a private reading, I am right now not accepting readings via Instant Go. I am not accepting readings via Instant Go. You can still try your luck. People still call. You can still try your luck, but part of the reason why, I have two main reasons. Part of the reason why is because when I do my readings, I've not been getting some of my readings, and it's happened twice this month alone, where I did like a 2 hour reading for someone, and we should have made over 200 and something dollars, but they only charged 20 minutes of the reading. And it's happened twice again this month. This is the second time it's happened. So I can't access my money. I can't, and they have to do an investigation or something. So it's not to my best benefit. And also, secondly, because I will not be having internet for a while. So I might not be able to answer the phone call. You guys can call and I'll be disconnected because I might not have internet at my apartment for a while. I'm moving to a new place and I have to get all of that set up. So those are the two reasons why. So if you want to book a reading, please book a traditional method. All the steps are down below in the description box. Thank you, and let's get started. Sagittarius, surface mind. Sagittarius, surface mind. Emperor just flipped over. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. We have High Priestess, Pisces, and the Ten of Wands. Someone is carrying a burden. They feel like they're supposed to be. Six of Cups. Someone is carrying something from the past. Some of you are dealing with a soulmate. And the Magician. This could be what is blocking you from being able to manifest what you want. Some of you are carrying things from the past that you should be letting go of. Yeah, definitely. Yes, yes, yes. Some of you are carrying something from the past that you should be letting go of, and it's your blockage as to pertaining to why you can't manifest what you want. This is the Temperance, is the card of Sagittarius. Others of you are dealing with a soulmate relationship, and you need to learn the lesson and learn it the right way, not all that bubblegum and unicorn stuff about the twin flame and whatnot. I mean, well, that could be true, but I have my own different belief systems as pertaining to that and how that affects people in the long term. So feeding yourself all these ideologies, and whereas the lesson is right here, so you feel like you have to carry this burden to the finish line, whereas you don't, because the lesson is to not carry the burden to the finish line, but you can't see that because you're being involved and allowing yourself to be manipulated also by people that are not leading you the right way. The Six of Cups talks of things from the past, past lives even. So yeah, you could do the soulmate for sure, especially the Temperance coming up right under it. That is a card of the soulmates and the twin flames, because it represents the alchemy. And yes, I said twin flames, even though I'm not a strong believer in it. But since that's a term the general masses, public, whatever, believes in, some of you are carrying this burden with your divine masculine, blah, 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 and thinking that is going to result into something. But what you're not seeing is that you're really blocking, because there's a cycle that's needing to wrap up. But the only thing that's keeping the cycle from wrapping up is the fact that the lesson is not being learned. The karmic lesson is not being learned. And because it's not being learned, it's stunting the growth, and the people stay stagnant. And they're, this person is here carrying this burden. They can't even see where they're going forward. They're trying to see it through, but they can't even see their way forward. They're staggering, one foot in air, one foot on ground, trying to hold belief, but the belief is for really nothing. Whereas what you really want is the Two of Cups. So much of our time we spent telling ourselves that we want the lovers, the lovers, the lovers, which is a soulmate. But what we don't realize is that what you really want is a spiritual partnership, a life partnership, a person that's gonna match you and build with you, and So it's to really not to learn the lesson. Ten of Wands. Let me see. This card's going to come out. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. To be the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And the Seven of Cups. This is what I've been talking about. The illusion. This is literally what I've just been talking, and different people's ideas and different ideologies, whereas you are suffering, but you keep trying to offer the olive branch and you keep trying to hold on. The Queen of Cups, the negative of the Queen of Cups is that she has a tendency to be codependently in love. The Queen of Cups can be very attached. She's a Disney fairy tale princess. She can be that. she has her high vibration and she has a low vibration. The low vibration of the Queen of Cups is that, and I know she's on her low vibration because she brings heartbreak. And look, under the Three of Swords, guess what we get? The Devil. Some of you are keeping yourself stuck, investing your time in the person that you think is your twin flame or your soulmate or whatever, and they very well can. Well, I don't agree with. They are very well your soulmate, but the karmic lesson of you guys being in union is not being learned. So you keep running around in this hamster wheel of a cycle, keeping yourself stuck, keeping yourself drained, keeping yourself, and every time you feel like you're losing hope and you finally start to rise above and see it for what it is, you go back to old patterns and you go back to people that are going to keep you stuck and tell you, well, this is your twin flame and this is your, and you have to suffer through the love. And, I don't believe in suffering through love. I have gone through a soulmate relationship. I am actually still in a soulmate relationship. Going through that transition, they're always going to be my soulmate. Even after the karma is released, they're still going to be my soulmate. And this is where we're going to decide if we're going to be karmic soulmates or we're going to be spiritual partnerships. But at least on my part, I know that so much of my karma has been taken care of, and that's why I can think straight now and see things for what they are and not feed into that ideology anymore. I'm trying not to, be harsh or to say rude words because I understand that there are a lot of people that, are connected to that society. But again, let me ask you something. What have they given to you? This person that you're carrying as your divine masculine, your divine this, your divine that, what has this person given to you? And now, what have they taken from you? You have what they've given to you in your mind. Now, what have they taken from you? And when you come to realize that they're taking more than they're giving, it's when you come to realize that you need to stop investing. Of course, there are levels to it, and it's a little bit more complicated than that, but, and for the sake of making this video not too long, I'm not going to go into all that damn it, what's the word? Intricacies. That's the word I'm looking for. Intricate. Okay. I keep saying intricacies of this dynamic of this union, of the soulmates. But it's really to. Oh, I wish I could get more people to understand this, because there's just so much misinformation going on out there, and people being like suffering and keeping themselves stuck in the name of love, and they're missing the point entirely. And they keep wondering why it's not coming into fruition, and it will never come into fruition, and that's just the fact. For all the things that people call me and tell me and say to me, yeah, damn, the hangman, see it for what it is. Please, see them. This is about the karmic lesson. Guess what? The hangman is hung upside down. It's about stagnation. Nothing is moving. The hangman is about stagnation, right? But also he's about enlightenment, because he has a halo over his head. He has the sun over his head. See it for what it is. See this person for what they are. See them for what they are. Understand the dynamic of what a twin flame relationship, a soulmate relationship, whatever you want to call it. I try to make it an effort not to say the word twin flame in my readings, but I do say them still to acknowledge the community, because you don't ever want to, completely like brush up certain people off. But really, to me, they're all just soulmate relationships and karmic releases. But see what this relationship is about. Learn the karmic lesson. You have 2 cards here of karmic lessons and learning the lesson and getting enlightenment. Because what you want to manifest and where you are right now, you're not in alignment. And you need to temper yourself, Sagittarius. You're not balanced. You're imbalanced. Let me see. Gosh. Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Let me just put that there. And then the Nine of Wands, which came out earlier, but I put it back. The Hermit and the Five of Wands. Yup. The collaboration, the inability to collaborate with the Five of Wands. That's the card of the conflict. The anxiety and the connection. Investigate. The Hermit does what? He goes to shine a light within to see what is not working. That's the point of the Hermit. That's a Virgo energy, and I am a Virgo. To really put a light, shine a light on this, what this is, why this union can come into fruition. This is where you need to investigate. The Nine of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands talks of the battle-weary warrior. You've been fighting this battle. You keep offering, and you keep offering, and you keep trying to move into stability, but it's not going to come into fruition. I'm telling you. You guys need to stop listening to the bubblegum and unicorn. Well, listen to whoever wants to. You have free will. But I will say this, and I mean no insult, but I have done readings for people that have been going through in twin flame relationships for over 20 years. And not one of them has been positive. Not one of them has freed themselves. Not one of them. They're still stuck in the misery. Oh, I knew this person since I was a teenager, and I'm still stuck in the misery. Oh, I got married and I got divorced and we got back together, and that must mean something. Yes, that means that you guys have a karmic bonding. That's a devil energy. That's what they call karmic magnetism. You have karmic bonding. What I call karmic magnetism. You will always attract each other until the karma is resolved. It does not mean that you are meant to be together. It means that you attract each other until the karma is resolved. It's a little bit more complex than that, yes, I know. But that's the gist of it, quote unquote. Anyways, don't say you've not been warned. Thank you so much for being here. Stay healed, stay blessed, and I wish you the best. If you want a private reading, check the description box down below. Thanks, and have a blessed one. Bye-bye.